Hey everyone, it's Madison Gesiotto coming to you once again with the good news. It's been a difficult week for so many of us as we're all consumed with what has gone on in Washington, D.C. But as the mainstream media continues to center their coverage on only that one issue, there are so many other stories happening across our country, stories of good news, stories of hope, positivity, things that are going to bring a smile to your face that we're simply not hearing about. So I'm back once again to share some of my favorite good news stories of the week with you. Starting with a miracle. Prayers answered for one pastor. He noticed the need in his community in the country of Peru for young people to have internet access. Knowing so many of them, especially underprivileged young people in Peru, were learning remotely as a result of COVID-19, recognizing that they may not be going back to school anytime soon as once hoped. So he started brainstorming, started getting creative, talking to others. He knew it would be too much to be able to afford to provide individual internet access to each person in the community. So instead, he prayed and he talked to people, and he talked about his dream of installing his own antenna to provide access to these children. Well, after a couple of months working in his home office, he received a phone call, and he says, "My heart was filled with gratitude. I first told my wife, she's the center director and loves children's ministry. We were so excited. We hugged each other and thanked the Lord. I couldn't wait to tell the whole church." And the center's vision at their church is preparing children for a better future, which they are definitely going to be a large part of as a result of their efforts in the internet access they're going to be able to provide to these children. So way to go to Pastor Louis, and congratulations to everybody in that community. Another great story coming to us from Dallas, Texas. A young girl, high school senior, is doing something good, sending cards of encouragement, writing these out for young children in the hospital in her community. She says she hopes the kids feel encouraged after reading her notes, and she's happy to know that there's someone always there, even if you don't know, but they're thinking of you. And these kids definitely appreciative of those. Of course, having a difficult time sometimes spending time in the hospital, especially during COVID-19, where they're not able to receive the visitors that they once were. So this is a wonderful young person who's doing something good in her community. And another update we have on a young woman in Houston. Police were asking the public to keep an eye out for her. She went missing in the early morning hours earlier this week. She has autism and Down syndrome. Well, the great news is Brandy Davis has been located. Her family's so grateful, and we're so happy to hear that she is back home and that she is safe. These are just a few of the many great stories going on across our country, across the world right now. Go to our website, thefirsttv.com/good, to check out so many more. I put many on each and every day that don't make it to the videos that I think you'll really enjoy. These will help put a smile on your face during difficult times. And as always, if you're hearing good news stories in your community, stories of hope, stories of positivity that aren't featured on the mainstream media, be sure to send them in to us so we can share them with all of our viewers. And we'll be back soon with more good news.